What's up guys, my name is Chris, or TaintedCatalyst, and I make a lot of videos talking about ways that you can improve at this game. Not from a mechanical standpoint, such as Ciderhelm, who posts very in-depth videos on champions and their mechanics and their abilities, and just a huge thing. I just don't have the time or the motivation to really do that. So I like to approach it more from a psychological standpoint. So I try and help you enter into a game with a positive mental state, and also then maintain that state throughout the game. That's my goal, which hopefully will reduce the amount of raging and toxicity in the game. However, there are a lot of toxic people that play this game, and 9 out of 10 times they will stay toxic, and them watching a video like this won't help. They might take it to heart when they watch it and be like, yeah, I do that, I'm not going to do that anymore, but then they get into the game and they do. So this video is kind of based for the people who sometimes will kind of lose their nerve a little bit and just be like, oh, this guy is just frustrating me so bad, and they lash out. Or this is for you, the person that isn't toxic but sometimes can just get a bit hot-headed. Okay, saying sorry. That's the whole basis of this video, is using that one word to drastically improve the state of your games and your mental health in the game. So I'm going to give you a couple of situations. First, you make a mistake. Your teammate rages at you, right? Now you could argue back with him, and then he'll argue back with you, and then before you know it, you've lost the game because you were too busy arguing with each other. Or you could say to him, look, I'm really sorry that I made that mistake. I'm going to play a lot safer now. Let's just focus on the game. One of two things will happen. Either he will continue to rage, in which case you just mute him. Your teammates will see that he's a toxic player, and then they will just report him at the end of the game, and hopefully he will receive the ban that he deserves. Or the second thing, which to be honest will happen a lot more frequently than you might think, he will say, okay, don't worry about it, just play a little bit more safely. And then the arguing's stopped. There's no more arguing, nobody's raging, everybody, just from that one word, that one magical word, sorry, everyone's tempers have lowered. Now it might be hard for you to do that because obviously you want to defend yourself, especially against some, probably 12-year-old kid that's raging at you and trying to make you feel like crap. You want to defend yourself against him. Just don't, because the more you do that, the more that it becomes an argument between the two of you, and you're not helping the team. Okay? Let's say the second situation, a teammate makes a mistake, and your first instinct is to just type out and say, I can't believe you just got caught out there, you're throwing this game, stop throwing, stop feeding. If he then retorts back and says something like, oh, it's not my fault that you fed the blah blah blah, whatever, all you have to do, instead of continuing again, is just say the magic word. Just say, I'm sorry that I lashed out there, it was just a bit frustrating seeing you get killed, let's just get our heads back in the game and we'll play safe. Again, one of two things will happen, he'll continue to rage, in which case he gets banned at the end, or he will accept your apology, and hopefully you guys can then move forward without any troubles. And if it keeps happening, you just mute people. End of the day, the mute button is magical, more magical than the word sorry, when you get somebody who won't listen to what you're saying. So honestly, that's really all it comes down to. Say sorry, just apologize. I know it might seem hard at the time you're doing it. It might be like, I don't want to give in to this stupid kid that is wrong. But you just got to do it. Because obviously, winning is more important overall than winning an argument with somebody who you don't even know. Okay? Them being anonymous means they don't care what you say. They will say whatever they want, it doesn't matter to them. So it shouldn't matter to you. Okay? So take that in mind, keep that in your head when you go into your next game. You make a mistake, if someone makes a mistake, apologize if you rage a little bit. Let everyone know that everything's cool, we can focus on this and we can win the game. Because that's what I want from this community. I want people to take an active role in improving the way that people are, because even if the truly toxic players don't improve, they will eventually get banned, and the people that do kind of rage a little bit too much more than they should, but they're not toxic, they are the ones that I'm focusing on. They're the ones that I'm hoping will see the light and see that it's just a game and that you shouldn't let it just ruin you, because what's going to happen, you get mad in a game, you get mad out of the game, because you're just like frustrated because you leave a game and you're like, oh, that's so mad, and then you go into your next game and then the same thing happens, you're still mad from the game before. I want to just completely shut that down, put a huge water cooler on the whole thing, keep everyone just in good spirits. That's the whole point of my videos. I hope everyone sees that, and I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, you can subscribe and you'll see more from me in the future. You can also click the like button if you did like it. Or you can click the dislike button if you disliked it, if you want to. But yeah, thank you very much. You can click the video on the left and you will watch, well, let's see, what should we put up there? We'll put up the Nautilus Q hook grab special. And then on the right, if you click that video, then you will be sent to the Keep Calm video. Kind of how to keep calm in the game. So, thank you very much and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.